Hello, everybody. This is Skip Alzheimer, and welcome to the AV Geeks Lunchtime streaming show, where we watch old 16mm films and reflect on our lives and how they impact our lives, even now. So today's show's theme, I'm pre-recording because I'm actually out of the studio, or out of the archive in Austin, Texas. Is based on an email that I got. What happens is if you have a popular YouTube channel, which I feel like I have a fairly popular one. It's not the most popular. It's probably not even in the top 10,000 popular channels. But I did get a plaque. Anyways, what happens is you start getting this weird spam of manufacturers and people wanting to have you promote their product in your YouTube channel. And what is weird about this is almost all of these are from the Czech Republic. The emails are from the Czech Republic. And the brands they talk about are also available in the United States. So I've never followed up on these, and I'm not really interested in promoting most of these products because they just don't seem to fit. But this one in particular hit me. It was kind of hilarious. The email is subject, redefine success, Old Spice's invitation for a visionary brand collaboration. And this is how the email goes. Hey, Old Spice has an exciting collaboration opportunity for you. We're introducing our latest deodorants, and we want your creative touch. We believe that your audience will appreciate our products, and your talent will help bring attention to our deodorants. Please let us know if you're interested in our proposal, and we'll be delighted to discuss the details of our collaboration. We eagerly await your response and are excited about the possibility of working together. So normally what I get are for like video games or for some like weird product, software, other things. I mean, I've kind of stopped reading them, but that one just kind of popped. And I was like, this is hilarious. So I guess what I'm doing is today I'm promoting Old Spice and deodorants because of this. But I'm not going to reach out to them. I do not want to get caught up in whatever that is. It feels fake, but there you go. Anyways, so I've compiled a couple of things here. First of all, this amazing film, I believe it's from Australia. Let me, where is this from? I'm looking. The Health Council. It doesn't say. Anyways, it's Some of Your Bits Ain't Nice. It's a wonderful animated film made for young people and adults, basically saying that you stink and that you have to clean your body. It's really phenomenal. And somebody reached out to me and said at one point that they had brochures that you would get at the health centers that basically said the same thing. It was a kind of a companion piece. The next thing we'll watch is Personal Hygiene for Boys, which likens the human body to a car that you're trying to maintain. It has a great body odor sequence. Then we're going to go back to 19... is that 47? Yeah, 1947, Body Care and Grooming. Then we're going to bounce back to the early 70s with Cornette's Personal Health for Girls. And then we're going to end with some promotional things that were made by Shulton. Shulton was the company that originally made and marketed Old Spice. And so we actually digitized some of those for the Duke AdViews project when we were doing 10,000 TV commercials. So there's some ads for the old Old Spice and also for some antiperspirant that they made. And these are early. These are maybe late 50s, early 60s. And so, so inadvertently, I am promoting their product. I do not use Old Spice. I think it stinks. It makes me sneeze. But there you go. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back live probably Wednesday. But in the meantime, if you're in Austin, Texas, I'll be doing a show on Monday at the Highball, which is at South Lamar, Alamo. 8 o'clock, I'll be showing religious films. And then somebody will be showing films about sin. It'll be kind of a competition to see who wins your soul. So if you're in town, I'd love to see you in person. Or if you're at Fantastic Fest, would love to see you in person. I'll be bopping around. If you like what you saw, you can donate via the Super Thanks button. You can hit the thumbs up button. You can go to ko-fi.com/avgeeks and buy me some coffee, because I will be drinking copious amounts of coffee in Austin. You can also go to patreon.com and support us that way, /avgeeks. Everybody have a great... Is this Thursday? I don't know what day I'm going to air this. I think it's Thursday. But anyways, it's great to see you guys. I'm going to try to get, again, I promised this before when I was in Bloomington, I'm going to try to get some photos and maybe some video of what's going on so you can kind of see. Hopefully, I might get to see a celebrity or two and maybe talk to them about AV Geeks. We'll see. No promises, because I'm not sure exactly what's going to be going on. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, and wash your pits. Everybody take care. Bye.
Let me introduce myself. I'm Microscope, the penetrating private eye. I dig dirt. You may think you're clean, but I'll find the dirt wherever it's hidden. And what I find, I'll tell you about even when your best friends won't. Take a recent case. 2 clean young people, you'd think? Well, things are not always what they seem. It all began when they saw each other in the local disco, and they liked what they saw.
Took the plunge, we've broke the ice, so tell me all about you. Your sneaker size, the shade of your eyes. Here, give us your hand and I'll...
Buster, some of your bits ain't nice.
You think that's clean, Buster? Well, I can give you a closer look. That's your skin seen really close up. And those lumps, they're bits of food. I deduce takeaway chicken eaten on the way to the disco. Finger licking just ain't good enough. You need a good wash after that. There's a whole lot of bacteria that live on your skin, and they like bits of food. Eating helps them breathe faster. Look at them over there. That's the edge of your fingernail. It may seem only a speck to you, but to this lot, it's a great lunch, dinner, and breakfast. These bacteria are even nastier, and are the kind you keep around if you don't wash your hands after you go to the lavatory. Yeah, if you want to keep down the bacteria, you gotta wash your hands. When you wash the bits of food off, that helps to stop the bacteria from breeding. And when you wash them after you go to the lavatory, that'll get rid of those really nasty bacteria, and so it's safe for you to handle food, either eating it or cooking it. Yeah, take a nail brush to them and you'll know they're clean, not just looking clean. Okay, Buster, back to the girl.
Look how fast my feet can fly when the music gets them going. I'm a groover, yeah, I'm a mover, yeah. Shake and stomp and shout.
Yeah, Isla, some of your bits, well, ain't nice.
Can't see anything wrong, eh? You did it before you came out, and you washed it only last Monday. Well, it's Saturday now, and Yeah, take a look at this. That's grease in your hair. If you don't wash your hair, the grease will soon build up. And the same goes for dandruff, the original dead loss. So, unless you and the grease and the dandruff have really got something going together... Oh, she's got the idea. You need to wash your hair with shampoo every few days to get rid of the grease. Oh, and by the way, have you washed your brush and comb lately? Because there's plenty of yuck waiting to get back into your hair. Clean brush and comb, clean hair, what a combination.
I like the dance, and this way's fine, but let's get a bit more friendly. Close encounters are more my line. Let's see if we can...
Ugh, Buster, some of your bits ain't nice.
Okay, Buster, so you thought that was enough? That quick going over you gave your teeth this morning with your toothbrush? That's a toothbrush? You should see what I can see. That's one of your teeth in close-up. Take a good look. It may not be there for long. That's a layer of plaque. A mass of bacteria which sit on your teeth and eventually rot them if they get plenty of sugar to feed on. It gets your gums, too, in the end. And all those cigarettes you smoked have helped to make your teeth look really nasty. So altogether, it's no surprise that your breath coming out past those teeth is pretty deadly. Well, if you're gonna brush your teeth, not with that brush, do it slowly and well and for a number of minutes. While you're doing it, think about cutting down on the sugar you eat between meals. And remember, regular visits to the dentist. Okay, off you go.
Why don't we do this thing again? We really got the feeling. Hear that music? Let's get moving. Shake it, Busker. Take it.
Oh, Isla, some of your bits ain't nice.
Well, Isla, you certainly hotted things up. When you were cool, you thought you were clean. But now, all those tight spots have warmed up. And it's in the hidden parts like the armpit and the crotch that the trouble starts. Now, there ain't nobody that doesn't sweat. If there are bacteria hanging around there because you haven't washed either yourself or your clothes thoroughly, you can expect a smell to get going that isn't fresh. Yep, a warm Isla can mean cool friends. What you need is a good wash all over to keep the bacteria from building up, especially around the private bits. And an underarm deodorant can help to keep that unpleasant smell at bay. Hey now, come on. Dirty clothes on a clean Isla. That doesn't make sense. Get rid of them. And now, clean underwear, right, every day if you can. And now the rest of them. All clean, and Cinderella can go back to the ball.
Hey, look at us. We're great, you and me.
You and me together, like strawberries and cream.
We're like rhubarb and custard together we'll be.
Let's sit this one out, and we'll dream our sweet dream. Oh no! Not more of our bits that ain't nice.
No wonder your feet are getting back at you. When you mistreat your feet, they're likely to run out on you. Those feet have been carrying a lot of weight and working hard at the same time. So, let's get the socks off and see the damage. See those marks on your feet, Isla? Your sandals were too tight. And Buster, You were wearing man-made fiber socks so your feet get sweatier quicker. Your feet should have a wash every day. Clean socks or tights. And well-fitting, no, not those, well-fitting boots or shoes. If you can keep your feet happy, you'll be happy. There it is then. Nothing's ever what it seems. But Buster and Isla got the real facts. But what's in it for them? Well, they'll keep each other and they'll keep their friends. In fact, they've really cleaned up.
Feeling good?
Yeah, feeling great. We're clean as we can be.
Head to toe?
Top to tail, we're brilliant, you and me.
All of our friends now talk to us.
I've noticed that.
I wonder why. Could it be?
I think it is.
All of our bits are nice.
Your body plays hard. Your body works hard. Your body works something like a machine, like a big 8 with a quad. Your body, like this machine, needs good care. You wouldn't like to let this engine sit idle. But maybe you're like Rick, who takes better care of the car than he does of himself. Well, you're probably smarter than Rick. Just as you run the car, you run your body. You get the exercise you need to keep your body healthy and strong. And you know that just as a car needs the right fuel to give its top performance, you need the right fuel for your own body to function at its best. For your body fuel, you need a balanced diet. If you've forgotten what that is, you can check it out again. So we can assume that your machine-like body gets the fuel and exercise it needs. You also know that your body needs rest. 8 to 10 hours of sleep. And if you don't get rest, well, you might just lose your healthy good looks. Your posture might look sloppy, or your disposition may turn sour. So take time to turn yourself off by getting the rest and sleep you need. Okay, so you take care of your inside body with the right exercise, food, and sleep. But what about your outside body? How your body looks is important too. How do you get your body looking good? Right. Take the same good care of it that Rick takes of the car. Why bother? Because people, particularly this kind, enjoy looking at attractive things. Okay, what can you do to look better? Keep clean. And that may not be as easy for you now as it will be later on in your life. Right now, maybe you're like Rick, and don't think that keeping clean is a big deal. But at your age, you have special problems. Hair is one. It's begun to grow on certain parts of your body. To keep the hairy parts of your body clean, you need plenty of soap and water. And spread that soap around. Your skin has between 2 and 3 million sweat glands. They're always working. So you know what that means. Your whole body has to be washed just about every day to prevent body odor. Body odor. Body odor. Body odor. Flowers smell sweet, enjoyable. Fresh pancakes smell great. But the smell of sweat, well, sweat is something you ought to get rid of. Not just for your sake, but for other people as well. Your body sweats as much as 2 quarts every day. That's a lot of sweat. You can't just leave it on your body. And your body includes your feet, too. They sweat inside your shoes. Don't forget your feet. And dry them carefully. That lessens the chances of getting athlete's foot, a fungus disease. Drying your skin helps your body because it removes oil and dead skin cells. That's especially important if you have an acne problem. Acne can pop out any place on your body where there are a lot of oil glands, like your back and your face. The best thing you can do for acne is to keep yourself clean by washing. And, of course, eat a balanced diet. And don't pick. But everybody tells you that, right? If your physician has prescribed a skin medication, great. But if you're treating yourself, be careful. Some products that are supposed to cure acne may irritate your skin. Daily showering or bathing is your best insurance for a clean body and clear skin. Okay, but what else can you do? Well, an added protection against body odor is a deodorant that covers up odor, or an antiperspirant that keeps you from perspiring. But some people don't use deodorant because they have sensitive skin. So now, with just a little effort, you look and feel pretty good. Of course, if you don't practice cleanliness, you won't die. But you may smell like you did. The hair on your head also needs special care, whatever style you have. But even if your hairstyle is no style, you may want to do something with your hair to keep it healthy. Combing and brushing your hair remove dust, dirt, and dandruff while distributing the natural hair oil. Brushing also stimulates the circulation of blood in your scalp. It helps make your hair healthy. Of course, the important part of your hair care is done at home. You can wash your hair every day if you like, but twice a week is a fair average. But instead of using regular soap, you might want to use shampoo. After a good washing, be sure to rinse your hair well to get all the suds out. That also helps prevent dandruff. What about that hair beginning to grow on your face? That needs care too. If you don't plan on cultivating it, you'll have to shave. If you use an electric shaver, it sometimes helps to dry your skin before starting. Some special pre-shave liquids and powders do this. When you shave, follow the instructions that came with your shaver. Some work best with your skin kept loose. Others are better with the skin pulled tight. Your beard, making it easier to shave. You don't need a whole lot of lather to get a good shave. A little bit can really go a long way. With a safety razor, pulling the skin tight helps keep you from cutting yourself and gives you a good close shave. If you do cut yourself, you can usually stop the bleeding with cold water or a styptic pencil. It has an ingredient that stops the bleeding and seals the cut, but it'll sting a little. While you're working on your face, how about your teeth? One thing you can do for them is keep them clean. Ideally, you should brush your teeth after each meal. Brush your teeth the way they grow. Brush down on the top teeth. Brush up on the bottom teeth. That way the bristles get between the teeth and take out food that gets stuck there. Brush across on the chewing surfaces. The other thing you can do is see a dentist twice a year for a checkup. Of course, if you have any health problems, a physician can probably help you. Good personal hygiene includes not only how you care for your body, but your attitude towards it. Why deliberately mistreat your body? You know that drugs can be misused. And you know the same is true of alcohol and tobacco. One more thing. Don't overlook your clothes. Clean clothes are part of personal hygiene, too. If you can, change them daily, especially your socks and underwear. And now, take a good look at yourself. Are you taking care of your body?
Spring, when flowers bloom. Spring, when a young man's fancy lightly turns to thought. What's the matter? Exam week getting you down? What you need is to put down that notebook and take in some of the beauties of nature. See what I mean? But wait a minute, young lady. How did you get into this picture? You see, we're trying to prove a point about nature and beauty, and you're not exactly helping, you know. Look at your hair. Look at that blouse. And the way that skirt hangs. And those socks. Sorry, there must have been a mistake. You don't seem to be exactly the type to make this guy behave like a human being. But wait a minute. Come back. Let's start all over again. Oh, brother. Oh, brother is right. Look at that hair, that skin, that mouth. And now look at that blouse. And now look at the skirt. And the socks. Thanks a lot for helping us prove a point. And you too know the value of a good appearance. In fact, you all know that a good appearance is a must, not only to your college life now, but to your business and professional lives in the future. But good appearance is more than dressing up like a fashion plate. Anyone will make a good appearance if he's neat, no matter what his style of clothing. Clothes are important. Besides fitting well and looking well, wearing your clothes, like these shoes, is a sure way to make yourself uncomfortable. But good grooming is more than clothes deep. Good grooming starts with personal care. This principally means the care of your hands, your hair, your teeth, and your skin. Let's begin with the skin by taking a look at it from the doctor's point of view. You'll find that skin is a complex living tissue whose proper care requires a basic understanding of what it is and what it does. In this highly magnified section through the skin, we see that skin is made up of various layers. Individual cells of the outer layer are constantly drying out and dropping off to be replaced by the growing cells of the layers below. Skin differs in thickness and texture on various parts of the body, such as on the lips, the eyelid, or the feet. Perhaps the most familiar example of skin specialization is on your fingertips. Here the skin is grooved to help you hold smooth objects. Almost all skin is richly provided with nerves, which give the skin an amazing sensitivity to outside stimuli. Hence, the skin acts as a sensory organ for the protection of the body as a whole. And skin serves to protect you still another way, by providing one of the first physical signs of illness or disease. Most skin also contains hair. The hair roots are located below the skin surface. Most commonly, hairs are found in association with the sebaceous or oil glands. These oil glands often empty directly into the hair follicle or opening, by means of which the oil reaches the skin surface. The purpose of this oil is to soften and lubricate the hair and skin. Another gland found in the skin is the sweat gland. Glands open directly into the skin and discharge sweat through individual openings or pores. Sweating is one of the chief functions of the skin. The main value of sweating is the control of body heat, brought about by the evaporation of sweat from the skin surface. Most everyone sweats under one circumstance or another. Besides accumulating sweat, the skin is also constantly picking up dirt, dust, grit, and other foreign particles. And because the skin has lots of openings in its surface, these foreign particles, most of them loaded with bacteria, may enter the skin and start an infection. Such an infection, if untreated or irritated, could develop into a widespread inflammation or even blood poisoning. Don't let this happen to you. Protect your skin. Keep it looking clear and fresh. Keep it clean. The best way to clean your skin is still the old-fashioned use of soap, hot water, and plenty of elbow grease. And the result is well worth the effort. You don't need scientific proof of it. You can feel it. In addition to soap and water, there are other good aids for cleaning your skin. One of these is cleansing cream. Many girls find this helpful in removing cosmetics. However, nothing can take the place of your daily bath or shower. This is the time to give your skin a good, invigorating workout. If there is no visible dirt to wash off, there are body odors to be eliminated by cleansing your skin of dried sweat, skin scales, and dust. Your bath or shower should end with a brisk rinsing to carry away all soapy residue. The best part of the shower, it stimulates the skin and wakes it up all over. Bathing and toilet articles should be kept for your own personal use. Don't share them with others. You wouldn't use another person's toothbrush, so don't use their towel or toilet articles. And it goes without saying that only clean lingerie should go next to that clean skin. While it may not be necessary for all of you, some girls use a lubricating cream or lotion to prevent skin roughness or chapping. Expensive creams and powders, however, aren't necessary. A healthy skin can be kept attractive with only a few simple preparations. The removal of hairs is sometimes a problem. You can take care of single hairs with a pair of tweezers. But for leg and underarm hair, your best bet is a safety razor. Don't worry that shaving the hair will make it grow back either faster or denser. That isn't true. But it is true that chemical hair removers have been found harmful to the skin in some cases. Nail polish is harmless, but you should remove it for short periods in order to prevent cracking of the fingernail. Women usually take better care of their nails than men do. Many men let their nails get long and ragged and ignore their cuticles. For good nail care, a nail brush is indispensable. Nails provide places for bacteria. For this reason, you should give your nail particular attention whenever you wash your hands. After washing your hands, push back the cuticle while it's still soft and pliable from the soaking. Trim it occasionally, and keep your nails short and smooth. And speaking of nails, don't forget, you have 20 of them. Toenails, of course, must be trimmed also. To help prevent ingrown nails, use a straight cross-cut. The edge of the nail then will not dig into the flesh of the toe. The spaces between your toes should be kept dry as a precaution against athlete's foot. Routine dusting with talcum powder will help keep them dry. If athlete's foot should develop, consult a physician. Don't let this disease get a toe hold on you. As an added precaution against athlete's foot, try to avoid direct contact with damp bathroom floors. Wear slippers or clogs. Next to the skin, we probably spend most of our attention on our hair. This is especially true among women. But this attention doesn't count. The hair needs careful attention, like this. Like caring for the skin, proper care of the hair requires some understanding of its structure and function. Here's a strand of human hair greatly magnified. Notice the rough, scaly texture. You can imagine how dirt hangs on to anything like this. And there's another factor that causes hair to get dirty. Remember the oil glands that pump their oil out along hair shafts? Well, a healthy scalp has plenty of oil to which dirt will cling. So wash your hair frequently if you want to keep this constant accumulation of dust, oil, and sweat at a minimum. Your hair should be washed once every 2 weeks, or more often if necessary, with water and a mild soap. This will usually take care of normal dandruff too, although excessive dandruff should be treated by a doctor. Rinse your hair thoroughly following the washing. A few drops of lemon juice or vinegar added to the water during the second rinse will make it much easier to remove any soap residue. The final rinsing, however, should be in fresh water. If your hair squeaks after the final rinsing, you may be sure it's clean. Most girls follow hair washing by doing their hair up in pins or curling rods. This is a good time, since damp hair is more elastic than dry hair, and you'll find it easier to manage. Permanent waving, if skillfully done, will not damage your hair. However, the use of strong dyes or bleaches is very likely to make the hair brittle. Brittle hair, in turn, is liable to break off in larger quantities than you care to lose. Short, straight, with a plain brush head about 1 inch long. There may be 2 or 3 rows of tufts, sufficiently interspaced to allow easy cleaning. To keep the bristles in best working condition, use a different brush after every meal, allowing each brush to dry thoroughly before it is used again. The technique of using one of these simple little instruments is best learned individually from your own dentist. If food particles become wedged in the teeth and you can't remove them by brushing, dental floss is often helpful. Ordinary toothpicks and other hard objects are apt to damage your gums. Care of the teeth, however, requires more than daily cleaning. Everybody needs periodic checkups, not only for professional tooth cleaning, but also to show up cavities and other defects before they become too far developed. And so, the end of a perfect day. A few minutes in the morning and evening, and occasional checkups during the day, are all you need to establish and keep up good grooming habits. And you, by following these simple rules of body care and grooming, you too will achieve that quality of appearance, that feeling of well-being.
Pam and Monica Newhouse might be a lot like you. They're young, always on the move, and they want to look attractive. Makeup helps, but using makeup is only one of the many things you can do to help you look and feel your best. Attractive begins with your own personal health. Part of that is being clean. Sweat. Your body gives off about a pint of it every day. You know what it's like to be near someone who doesn't bathe very often in your menstrual period, when your sweat glands are the most active. Menstruation is a natural and normal body process. For most girls, it doesn't cause serious problems. However, if there is unusual discomfort, have a checkup. See your physician. He can also give you information to help you choose between external pads with a belt and tampons, which are internal pads. But whichever you use, change the pads about 3 times a day during the first days of your period. Both Pam and Monica keep track of their periods on a calendar. That way, They know when to expect them. Being clean is part of keeping your body and skin healthy and attractive. If you have problem skin, there are a lot of things you can do for it. If your skin is oily, the best thing is to wash with plenty of soap. If dry skin is your problem, try a cleansing cream. It moisturizes your skin and keeps it soft and smooth. But whether your skin is dry or oily, it's important to completely dry it after you wash to avoid chapping. Our pizza removes the dry, dead skin cells. Removing them helps keep your skin smooth and soft, clean and fresh. Oh yes, one more added protection against body odor is a deodorant that counteracts odor, or an antiperspirant that keeps you from perspiring. But be careful if you have sensitive skin. Some deodorants or antiperspirants can irritate it. Remember though, deodorants shouldn't be used instead of bathing. If you don't bathe, a deodorant won't fool anyone. Oh yes, your teeth. You know about seeing the dentist at least twice a year. But do you know how to really keep your teeth clean? Right. Brush your teeth in the direction they grow. Brush down in the upper teeth, brush up on the lower ones. And then brush across on the chewing surfaces. Simple. And it helps prevent bad breath better than many mouthwashes. If you can't brush after eating, at least rinse out your mouth. Water makes a fine mouthwash. Wigs are fun. But don't forget your neck. It's important for you to take care of it. Make it a habit to brush and comb your hair. That keeps it clean and distributes the natural oil, which gives it that soft glow. Brushing also stimulates blood circulation in the scalp, which helps keep your hair healthy. How often you shampoo your hair depends on how it looks and feels to you. Monica does hers twice a week, and that's a pretty good average. It's really important to rinse well. Rinsing gets all the soap out and helps remove dried skin flakes from your scalp, what you call dandruff. Dandruff is really a skin problem, you know. Acne is another. Acne is caused by overactive oil glands, and it's fairly common among teenagers. If you have an acne problem, your doctor may prescribe a special skin medication for you. But if you treat yourself, be careful. Some acne products may irritate your skin and make the acne worse instead of better. Picking at acne doesn't help it either, because that can spread the infection and leave scars. There are two things you can do to help prevent acne. One is to keep your face clean. Give it at least 3 good washings a day. And the other is to eat a balanced diet. You know what that is. You know, food can be fun. Try different ways of preparing food. Try fixing new and exotic dishes. Vegetables are a great source of natural vitamins if they're not overcooked. Try them fresh or steamed. And don't forget quick energy foods, like carbohydrates, from the bread cereal food group. And use your imagination in preparing meats and fish, important protein sources. And instead of rich pastries or gooey sundaes for dessert, try fresh fruit, with cheese. Cheese and milk are rich in calcium, good for your bones and teeth. Your diet also affects your skin and hair. Of course, it isn't always possible to eat a balanced diet, but you should try because your dress size, which means your shape and your weight, is also affected by your diet. You don't have to be reminded that having a good figure is part of being attractive. Both Pam and Monica control their figures by watching their food intake and by getting plenty of exercise. Exercise builds and strengthens your muscles and helps your blood circulate. Exerting yourself keeps you from getting flabby. Your legs and body stay firm and attractive. Take time to relax, too. That helps release tension. Resting is also important. If you loosen tight muscles, you can work and play better without being tense or nervous. Relaxation is more than simply doing nothing. Relaxation is tension in your mind and body. Getting enough sleep is important, too. 8 hours a night is a good average to let your body repair itself and build up energy for the next day. Oh, and your feet. Did you know that far more women than men have trouble with their feet? Of course, shoe style is important, but it's just as important to make sure your shoes fit properly. A good fit helps you avoid corns, calluses, and ingrown toenails. Comfortable, well-fitted shoes help you stand and walk with grace and poise. That's part of your overall attractiveness, too. Well, that about ends shopping for Pam and Monica today. One of the most important aspects of health is your attitude toward yourself. Your attitude affects your posture, your walk, the way you dress, the way you sell. And you're old enough now to make most of your decisions about yourself. No one can really tell you what to do. You know what tobacco can do to your body, and as you've also been told many times, alcohol and other drugs can all damage your body and your mind. So why mess with them? I mean, why not just find out who you are, accept what you can't change about yourself, and improve what you can, and take care of yourself.
Now, real cream deodorant your fingers need never touch. Just twist and apply. New Desert Dry.
Now, real cream deodorant your fingers never touch. Smooth in, sure protection with new Desert Dry.
Now, from Shulton, an exciting deodorant discovery. New Desert Dry. Real cream deodorant your fingers need never touch. No need to choose between protection and convenience. Now you can have both in new Desert Dry. The sure protection only a cream can give, plus an exclusive glide-on applicator. Just twist the bottom and the cream comes out the top. the right amount to ensure safe, all-day protection. Rubbed-in protection, not just a rolled-on surface coating. New Desert Dry is real cream deodorant that checks perspiration and is safe for normal skin and delicate fabrics. Just twist and apply. New Desert Dry. Real cream deodorant your fingers need never touch. Look for new Desert Dry in its pink Glide-On applicator. Full 3-month supply, $1.
Here it is. A shaving cream that's built to take the speed of the new super sharp blades. These new blades work like a charm, but they're so sharp, so fast, your shaving cream must saturate whiskers, or you get friction that slows down shaving and even dulls blades. But now, Old Spice Smooth Shave, the super lather, helps take friction out of shaving. What's behind this super lather? A special wetting action that saturates and lubricates thoroughly. That's why Old Spice Smooth Shave helps take friction out of shaving. This super lather puts wheels on your razor, so it sweeps and swings free and easy across your skin. Reduces friction so you get the best out of your super sharp blades and more shaving mileage too. Old Spice Smooth Shave, regular or mentholated, built to take the speed of the new super sharp blades. Now, a shaving cream built to take the speed of the new super sharp blades. Old Spice Smooth Shave.
Why do so many single men use Old Spice aftershave lotion? Let's ask one. Dave, what are your reasons?
Well, let's see. There's Julie. And Karen. And Peggy. Joelle. And Sandy. And Beth. And Bridget.
Yes, Dave, thanks. That's the way it is with Old Spice. If you're single, or even if you're not, try Old Spice aftershave.